Hello, today's video we're continuing our occasional series on growing the more exotic bulbs, and John's going to be potting up a Colocasia. Welcome to John Horsey Horticulture. John's been teaching horticulture professionally for over 30 years now, and on this channel we're hoping to help you develop your gardening skills. Whether you're new to gardening, looking for some tips on propagation, growing some vegetables, sowing some seeds, or whether you're a seasoned horty who could always use some new tips and advice. If you like learning those things and would like to follow us, do press the subscribe button, there's no charge, and don't forget to press the all-important notification bell. That lets you know every time we upload a new video.
I've been shopping, I've been trying to get a few more exotic things. I rather like exotic plants. I know it's a silly thing to do because they probably won't survive the winter, or you have to bring them in or something, but I just can't resist it and I have to have a go, don't I? The first thing I've got today is a little thing called Colocasia, and it's a lovely foliage plant. I'm sure you've seen it probably down in the south of France or in tropical situations. This of course is a very dormant bulb. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be fine, but it needs to get going. Obviously I'm going to pot it on today. You look at it first thing and you think, oh dear, is there anything in there? But when you look in the middle there is actually a little shoot. Can you see the little shoot in there coming away? So we know it's all right. I'm only going to put one in a pot. I know it sounds a bit extravagant, but it does get to be quite a big plant later on. So the pot of course does need to have some charge in the bottom to cover the hole. There's one there. I'll put a couple to be on the safe side, and then on top of that I will put a bit of gravel, which will direct all the water round to underneath the charge and help the drainage. So it's just a matter now of filling up. I'm using a good general purpose fertiliser. As you know, I make up my own as much as I can. Try to avoid using peat, a bit of garden compost in there, leaf mould, all that sort of stuff. But the one thing I do use is a little bit of a multi-purpose continuous release fertiliser, which gives out its nutrients over a longer period. As I said before, when you look down here you've got everything your plant can want. You've got nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, magnesium, boron, copper, iron, manganese, molybdenum, zinc. I think it's everything there except calcium, and they got things like that anyway. So that was mixed in with the compost. I'm going to put just a little bit more in around this one just to get it going. The beauty of them is that they are controlled release. They'll release their nutrients over a longer period. They'll wait until it's warm enough, and they're wet, which will be very quickly. And here we are. So just a little bit of compost in the bottom, and I'll just sink that one in the middle and put a bit of compost around it. I'm going to try and keep it about two inches below the ground, below the level. So that's simple as that. Now it's just a question of watering it and seeing what happens, and we'll show you the results when they come through.
Well, I'll keep you posted on how we get on with our Colocasia. In the meantime, thanks so much for joining us here in Somerset. We've really enjoyed having you. If you like that and would like to follow us, do press the subscribe button. There's no charge. Don't forget to ding the all-important notification bell. That lets you know every time we upload a new video. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your week. Until next time.